Hello everyone, welcome to the first edition of the... Yeah, okay, I get it. 1 year since I last uploaded a real video, and to that, I am sorry. I had an adventure to Korea, and go figure, going to the source of most of the videos on the channel ended up being the place where I uploaded the least. But anyways, as a way of starting anew and making amends, I introduce the Banana a Day series, where I will be talking about utter randomness on a daily basis. Stay tuned because, who knows, this episode or maybe the next, I'll talk about something you actually care about. That last sentence was meant to be ironic because this series is actually a terrible idea to keep long-term viewership, I think, but that's what my impulsiveness is telling me to do, and I'm gonna do it. And for today's topic,
タイプは何ですか？日本人かロシア人の子。
スラブ。日本人ちょっと無理。
なんで無理？
話すテーマがない。Like they have only 3 teams to speak about school, about how their day going on, and work.
My god, he is handsome, isn't he? Kole Blank, from the viral TikTok and Instagram account Tokyo_Sims, all lowercase, has been taking the world by storm with his nonchalant demeanor and constantly well-moisturized hair. Damn it, I wish my hair didn't dry so quickly. And while the success of the Tokyo_Sims, all lowercase account is likely not just from Kole himself, rather it's more likely due to the entertaining nature of the interviews taken, it's become commonplace to see comments lightly thirsting over the already drenched man. Honestly, I don't know as a fellow Asian American whether to be thankful for the secondary attention from sharing somewhat ambiguous facial features and identities, or envious because look at the man. Regardless, this Kole sensation or phenomenon caught my attention after my girl-friends started pointing him out to me.
Upon questioning why Kole was such a hit with the ladies, my Latina friend said, he's just pretty, I don't know, his face card 8. But let's do some real analysis, shall we?
Now, it's important to note I am not a biologist of any kind. This is just a man-to-man critique on Kole's looks. Firstly, let's talk about that dastardly exotic face card. It's clear Kole is well kempt, with clear skin, and also living in Japan, where Kole likely has access to skincare products all around. It's safe to assume the man takes care of himself. But the skincare is just icing on the cake. His facial structure itself is very clearly attractive, having a strong jawline and an awfully symmetrical face. Now, mostly everyone can tell these things right away, but how about the more subtle things? Let's talk about the ambiguous facial features thing again. The prominence of Asian American genetics isn't a new phenomenon, but it definitely became more widespread with the help of the internet. TikTok. And I'm talking about genetic Asian Americans, not about Kevin Nguyen with his 2 immigrated Vietnamese parents, or Tiffany Lee with, oh wait, we got something different this time, it's a Korean dad and a Chinese mom. What the No, I'm talking about literal cross-ethnic parentage, which Kole represents. Kole has freckles. When is the last time you have seen an Asian with freckles? He has sharp eyes, almost cat-like, accentuating his Asian features. There's a bit of mystery when you look at Kole. It's intriguing in a way, almost uncanny valley-like. But what I think most subconsciously affects the viewer is obviously Kole's personality.
Alright, cool. タイプは何ですか？
君。
ありがとうございます。
It's tough to say where the on-camera Kole starts and stops, and honestly, the way Tokyo_Sims, all lowercase, markets Kole as a brand this way is genius. But I'd like to point out the interviews are not just a reaction for the viewer, but also for Kole himself. We get that connection with him. We never think of Kole as intrusive or curious in his interviews because people literally line up to be interviewed by him. How ironic. And of course, Kole's entire demeanor is well emphasized and characterized in these videos. Take note of how in every interview you are close to both Kole and the interviewee. Take note of the lowered angle when viewing Kole. I'm not even a film major, but I think everyone on any social media can tell you angles matter. You can see his reaction clearly, as if you were right next to him. You can also see how it gives Kole the chance to take advantage of this intimacy of the interview space.
ありがとうございます。髪の毛触っていいですか？あ、いいですよ。
Kole also exudes confidence. Now, obviously, this feature should be taken with a grain of salt because I've never met the guy. And before all the Kole stands start typing in the comments about how they visited Shibuya just to be interviewed by the stud, it's all marketing, sweetheart. He knows he needs to keep up the persona, especially when meeting fans. So, unless you actually know him personally, I will stay skeptical of his personality. In fact, this likely helps my point because Kole has a very convincing personality. I guess one too many cheating stories broke the man because he is a certified stone-faced killer. He just always has a light smile and reacts nearly always the same way.
He said he met you when you were 18.
And he told me he likes age gaps now.
But this attitude only adds to the intrigue of Kole. I bet a lot of people, women, wonder what Kole is like in real life. Is he really that relaxed? How tall is he really? Is that how he really acts? Are all questions I'm sure have been asked internally. You just never know because Kole chooses to stay as stoic as he can in his videos, which is again, genius from a brand sense. And finally, to tie a nice bow around everything, through and through, Kole is a person on social media. We, as a viewer, don't see the real him. Maybe to different degrees we watch or even talk to Kole, but we all experience him in an altered state. And to note, importantly, there is almost nothing to say negatively about him. He is respectful to the people he interviews. He smiles to show his humanity to other people. He is culturally rich, knowing 2 languages at least fluently. We perceive Kole as a person, but in the lens of cultivated TikToks and Reels. All we have are these videos and small interactions. And so Kole defines what it means to be someone's internet crush. Thanks everyone for watching. This series is going to be an ongoing thing, and I mean obviously implied from the title, but just to say it clearly. And also, yes, it is kind of parasocial to talk about someone else in such depth I've never met, but also, I stand by my opinions I've discussed in this video, and I think that none are really that controversial. This actually all really came from the fact that A, my girl-friends are seemingly obsessed with Kole, which is hilarious to me, and B, that I think that Tokyo_Sims, their account, is really funny and wanted to talk about them regardless. Anyways, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you guys tomorrow for another B.A.D.